Good morning and welcome back. You should be hearing me nice and loud and clear today. Got my microphone all propped up in a new position, so I'm no longer sitting like a prawn. What's that raw, cough, cough, raw? What? Grant, what are you on about? Have you even had a coffee today? What am I doing? Loading in, that's right. I'll figure it out, don't you worry. Either way, I should be nice and clear now, nice and loud. I actually had I'll just pause it. I actually had one of those things where, you know, when you're a touch typist and you have a cover that you put over the top of your keyboard so you can't see your hands, but you can still type by putting like a book or a laptop or something on it. So I've got one of those. And for the most part, I was using it to kind of like prop up my speaker, which is now well and truly dead. So I decided in my wisdom that it would actually probably sit about the right height to make me sit upright. And you guys be able to hear me so much clearer because I'm actually like mouth to microphone level now. So it's good. Real good. And I forgot to make any notes at all last week about my game. So I think we have a quest that we're on our way to. Also, Grim, that's excessive. It's excessive even for you. Must be fucking tired. Alright. So they were on the way to up here, and I know for a fact that they're not actually going to make it in time for the quest. Because it says it's 3.6 days, and it's saying it's like 4. But let's be honest, it's saying like 4.5, or sorry, 4.4. When they left, I think it was 4.5. So I don't think they're going to make that. So what we're going to do is, instead of trekking up there and losing the quest anyway, and it's winter and forcing them to like struggle, I thought about what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to walk up here and offer them some gifts. I thought that might be a good use of my time. I think it's actually only maybe a bit further because it is winter. I'll see how we go. How have they got for gear? They got heaps of meat and packaged survival meals and leathers and stuff. I'm hoping maybe there's one guy up here I might be able to trade with. I might be able to snake up there and trade. Maybe. Oh, you must be watching a show, Grim. Sorry, I was just reading that. Okay, so we got that one quest, and we have a stash of goodies, which is for like 2 reinforced barrels, which I honestly couldn't care less of, but there are tribes people. So that could be okay. Maybe. It expires in 18 days, but I don't really want to have to go out in the snow again. So I'll see how things go. Let's set everything up to play. Yeah, so last I knew they were all bitching. We got a bunch of prisoners. Isn't too bad. Let's see. I'm hearing a lot of like interference with my headset. Give me a second. There we go. I think that's the right direction. I don't know. Okay, so I have like multiple little like spinny wheels on the back of my headset. Depending on which one I put my hands on first, will do a thing. Have a look at which factions to see who your allies are, friends and enemies could work on relationships. That's what I'm doing. Because, you see, I'm not allies with green. And I was on my way to... Is it blue? Purple. So I was on my way to Sherwood. The most awesome fucking town name, honestly. And it's in purple. It looks really nice. So what I was doing instead is I'm going to go to green and offer them a fuck ton of gifts because my people are carting. They have a lot of wood, thrombo horn. Like, these aren't great. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This is bi-coded. Let's just drop that. I need them to drop all their shitty travelware, but I do have a bunch of made travelware I don't actually want to drop. I just want to get rid of these. Hazel. Yes, I moved the thing. It's all scary. She's like bopping and swooping because I moved this last night and she hasn't been in the room yet. There we go. I think that's it. Cool. Also, I'm expecting the cat to go like batshit behind the monitor today because right before the stream I decided to go toss some bread out for the birds and there was like a couple of crows hanging around, so I'm really expecting like the crows to come down and take a couple of nice fresh chunks of bread, and the cats to just like lose it over it. So it'd be interesting. Yeah, I ended up having to make the decision to put my microphone on something when the last couple of nights I've tried to sleep, and there is absolutely no position I can lay in that doesn't cause me pain trying to breathe, because of where the pain is in my back between my shoulder blades. It's just like right perfectly center, like right in the middle, I guess, of where the muscles move the lungs. So yeah, I had to do something. You can't be sitting there like a prawn with headset on all the time. All right, what are we going with wildlife? We've got most of our people back here, I think, with guns. Should be able to hunt stuff. I can't grow anything right now. And realistically, how are we going? We've got a lot of steel. I'm actually low on like components and shit for once. That's really unusual. Let's see. Am I missing? I still got more steel I can dig too. I don't want to dig that just yet. Yeah. See, the thing is, like, I just find that whenever I take it somewhere, I'll forget to get rid of it. And I'll end up bringing it back one way or another. So all I end up doing is just wasting my time taking it for a round trip around the map. So I thought I'd just jettison that while I had a chance. Best case scenario is I don't have to worry about it and it's gone. Can I grow this area? Yes, I can, thank God. I was going to say, I'm like, they finally removed the flooring there. Yeah, okay. So I don't want stuff like here. I want to avoid that. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Okay, so about a couple of weeks ago, I said something about how I was really expecting that really fast lizard to like get back into my house somehow. Okay, so that didn't happen. What happened instead is I had a friggin' blue-tongued lizard just stroll out into my lounge room yesterday. And I got photos in Discord and on Instagram and stuff you guys want to see. Yeah, I thought this might happen. I've got too many in one room. Prison break's happening. All right, I've got a couple of people right here, so I'll see what happens. Yeah, so that was super interesting. I was just sitting on the couch, like legitimately just not even doing anything. I was just chilling. And I just looked over and I didn't end up making it a pet. It is a wild animal. I put it outside, just in the garden. My yard is such a, I guess in quotes, like natural habitat, because it's so unkempt that I just keep getting wild animals. I had an echidna and I've had a quail come through. I know there's like mice and rats and shit out there, but now we've got this like colony of blue-tongued lizards as well. All right, so I'll let you guys get outside. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to beat yous up. I know some of yous can't do it. Some of yous will. Yeah, so this little blue-tongued lizard just like literally strolled into my house and it got up to the lounge room and like took one look at me and literally like turned around and started like scurrying back down the hallway. Not that it could get any traction on like the smooth tiles. A mad squirrel at the same time, really? You guys, come on. You could have got into on that. I love them too. Any of you guys gonna pick them up? Give me a quick second here. I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, they are outside of the thing. You should be able to pick them up. I think Mark is the other one. Oh yeah, Norman's the last one. Yeah, no, I quite like blue-tongued lizards. We had one. I found one in my lawn last year, right as we were right as we were mowing. My cousin was visiting and he decided to help us mow. So he was mowing along and he got the fright of his life when he thought he nearly ran over a snake, but it turned out to just be a very big blue-tongued lizard, which was great to see that it was like such a girthy little lizard, you know. It's great to see. Corpsey's apparently tending to him. Where's Corpsey? Corpsey, mate, where are you? He's got 4 hours. I need to know where you are. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, but this one obviously is like maybe one of their babies. So at least saving that one that we found on the lawn last year, because I picked it up. I had like gardening gloves on and shit at the time, so I picked it up and I popped it in the garden. It was all safe. It was all good. And I'm like, all I was hoping was like nothing got it, or that it didn't like run out somewhere silly. But yeah, it ended up obviously reproducing sometime last year, and now we have this baby one that's come into house, and it's like, it's probably like double the thickness of a thumb in circumference. It's a pretty like, it's an awesome like, you know, little baby sort of one or whatever. But it was like so fierce. It was like doing the whole like rearing over itself and exposing its tongue and hissing at me and being all tough and stuff. And I'm like, the only problem was I didn't have any gloves or anything this time for me to like safely pick it up in case I had anything on my hands that could irritate it or vice versa. So I ended up just grabbing it with a paper towel because it was literally the only thing I could think to grab nearby. And yeah, I ended up picking it up and taking it outside, putting it in the garden, but it looked like it was pretty exhausted. Like it's probably been roaming around my garage and then into my house for a couple of days. So I don't know if it's had food or water or anything. So I put some water outside for it. But by the time I come back to put water out, about 10 minutes later, when it kind of clicked that maybe I should do that, it was already gone. So I'm hoping it scurried away. And because I didn't see like any really big birds outside, there were a couple of crows, but I'm hoping that they didn't eat it or anything. Funny thing is, you say like, think of them as like mini dragons or like dragons, like lizards or whatever. But my partner literally like sent the message to one of his like bosses and was like, my partner caught mini Godzilla in our house just moments ago. And I'm like, what? It was pretty funny. Now, obviously, I caught the real Godzilla last year out in the yard, if that's the case how it goes. Oh, there's another little guinea pig. I keep seeing these guys and thinking that they're chickens, like the females, but they're not. But yeah, I was actually pretty excited to like see the little blue tongue lizard, because like I was expecting that fucking annoying big fast lizard that keeps getting into my house and getting all the way up to my bedroom at the other end of the house. And I honest to God don't know how the fuck they keep getting in. But there's obviously a spot they're getting in from or tempted to come in by, and I'm not sure why yet. And so yeah, I ended up having this little big blue tongue lizard in my house instead. And the only good thing is I found it before my cats did. Like I did like let them sniff it, but like not close, like from I'd say probably a good 3 fingers away, at least distance, you know, like a very long necked kind of sniffing, kind of like the fuck is that kind of thing. I didn't want them to get too close or it to do anything or them to do anything. Not that they would, they're so fucking blind when I'm holding a creature. I'm like, hey, I found a moth for you. Here's this thing in the center of my hand. And they're like, yeah, that's a hand. What about it? And I'm just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And then the damn thing takes flight and they're like, holy shit, did you just see that magic? And I'm like, yeah, I was expecting this. I just thought you'd maybe catch it while it was in my hand. I remember what else happened. Something else happened. I don't know what it was. It was something though. Okay, so oh yeah, it's holding a gun. I'm like, what the fuck has it got? It looked for a second like it had a spear, and I'm literally shaking my head like, what is this magic? Okay, so most of my people are hurt from that battle. I know we had a battle like right before I saved. And some of these people are ones that I actually took. I'm going to probably refer to him as Gat. Because let's be honest, I can't fucking pronounce that. Even if I wanted to. You guys tell me to stand it out and I'm still gonna not get it. It's like some of these ones where like they're named something else and I just call them something else entirely. It's like, it's cool. Nobody needs proper names anyway. What is this area? It's a greenery area. Oh yeah. I want to make sure that wherever I am growing for the next season is going to be like pretty solid, because I've got a lot of people and I need to make sure that I have food for them. I'll see if I can get a growing spot going over here too. Oh yeah, I remember now. My partner ended up getting Sons of the Forest. Somebody gifted that to him, which was pretty awesome. Felicia, really? You're in intense pain and she's in a bad mood. So she's just gonna go fucking mental on everybody in there. Look, I can't be having that. I don't know how many of these guys are pacifists, but you guys are just gonna have to come up here and just incapacitate her for a bit. I also didn't save after that battle, actually. Okay, come on, get up here before she kills somebody. Ah! Okay, that's actually pretty good. Alright, look, I can't have you guys constantly capturing her. It's literally... Look, just... Actually, you said you could carry her. What about Cypress? What's his thing? Okay, there's nothing. They can only capture it for some reason. I don't know why. Look, I'm gonna have to probably slap down an extra medical bed, but they'll go that way. Yeah, no, go for it. Let me just get you guys. Oh yeah, she is going to take it to the other room. Well, that's probably a good thing in a sense. Oh, yeah. So, Sons of the Forest. Of course, just about everybody who's interested in it is playing it at the moment. And I've got no problem with that. But it's one of those games where I'm like, I don't think I could play it. I like watching people play it. Specifically, I love watching my partner play, like, The Forest, the game. And so when, of course, Sons of Forest came out, I was like, oh man. I kept seeing some people play it, and I'm like, I wonder how my partner would play it. I wonder what he'd do in this scenario. I wonder what blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, man, I wish he had the game so I could just watch him play it, because I enjoy that. And, yeah, I ended up... Oh, come on. He's in intense pain too. Yeah, you guys just had a punch up. Look, Jet, do your best. Get in here. He's probably gonna almost kill Norman. Just see what you can do. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. What was his bio? It was underground and nudist. He didn't have the greatest, but for fuck's sake, man. Give me a second. I'm gonna just quickly re-roll that and just see. There is a chance that I could also move to the previous save and move her up into that room. Okay, that's one hit and he's walked away. This guy's still alive. So that's already better. You can't go anywhere. Come on, just deal with it. There we go. Okay, great. Can you capture him? Great. I don't recommend probably sleeping in there. I'd say that's probably a bad idea. He's probably going to get up in a moment and be in intense pain and pissed about it too. Let's quickly save it. Yeah, so anyway, I ended up watching my partner play it. It's one of those games where I'm a little too chicken. Like, if I had the game, I would play it. I would probably play it in the place of, like, 7 Days to Die. But at the same time, oh my god, am I so fucking chicken about, like, all the people that appear out of nowhere. Like, there were like these ape-man, like wild ape human type things. And I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of wasn't expecting that. And then, oh, what else was there? Obviously, you have your cannibals and stuff like that. That's all normal and stuff. I know I couldn't hear his, like, obviously, like, he had his headset on and I couldn't hear the game. I was just watching it over his shoulder. But from my perspective, it was terrifying. Like, legitimately, something screamed, and like I legitimately jumped. And my cousin was also watching my partner sharing screen as well, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like we both absolutely like got a shock of our life. And the funny thing is, I was sitting there and I'm like, I would absolutely love to like be streaming this if I could. I'm like, I would definitely probably like if my partner had no problem with it, I'd probably be like, I'll just stream this. Reacting to my partner playing it, because like legitimately it's pretty terrifying. I was just trying to fix up my audio a little bit because I noticed that I think I'm clipping the maximum. So just take it back up to there. All right. Cool. All right. Because yeah, it keeps going into like yellow, and I know I'm quiet enough as a person that you guys probably aren't getting your ears busted by me going to yellow. All right, that should be fine. Why is there a grizzly in the animal pen? I like that it just shows that. Okay, you guys gonna hunt other animals too, but who has guns and shit? Yeah, I would love to stream like my reaction to him playing the game. The only problem is like you guys would only be watching him play the game, because obviously you wouldn't be seeing like my reactions or anything like that, because I don't have a camera or anything, and I don't have a VTube avatar yet or anything. But yeah, I just thought that would be quite funny. Plus my partner's like, I don't know how I'd go playing with like, you know, everybody watching me, and I'm like, you'd be fine. I think the thing is, after a while he'd probably forget and just like ease into the game. Somebody has an infection, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones. Yep, Mark has it. Well, you guys have punch-ups all the time, and you end up sore and angry, and yeah. Just trying to get people some guns. I can't believe she's got like 0 shooting, but like her other skills have, like, they've already deteriorated. They were at 20s when we got her. Holy shit, construction and mining. Maybe I need to set up some fucking mining around the place. You're a melee person. Grab that. I'm just making sure that everybody should have something. They should have a weapon on them, because I do not really want to have another fucking raid happen where they don't have weapons. Also, I have not yet established the I haven't established the research for the gun turret things yet either. So usually I would have a lot of gun turrets around my base, and that's essentially what protects me. We never got to that last time. We never even got close to that last time. But I would like to be able to get there eventually, even if that requires like bypassing some stuff that theoretically should be better to research early. I know that that's a really poor knife, but it is a knife, and we don't have anything else that's just melee. Plus a poor knife on that. I don't have anything better. Hey, wait. What's going on over here? I thought I heard like a cat or something getting attacked. Let's see. Alpaca's down. Cats. Ah, there's one. It's attacking a rabbit. Okay. I thought I heard something getting attacked. I'm like, and let me just check. Where the fuck is my inventory stuff? Up here. Man, I lose where I am on this map so easily. Oh, I got a knot prawn. I've got to bring this thing closer. Closer, but the microphone like a little further away. There we go. Oh, you know what I should do? I should turn the gain down. There we go. That shouldn't be blasting your ears out as much. Yeah, a bit better. So it should only be a problem if I probably actually yell. But yeah, I don't need the gain up maximum anymore since this is like, well, almost level with my nose. It's a very weird situation. You do guns as well. You could probably take a shotgun. You're not like somebody I really want out there hunting, and I'm pretty sure you only have like so much skill. I'm also pretty certain that some of these girls, 2 of them are pacifists of my knowledge, and a couple of them didn't take guns. Yeah, I think Shizuka and Amiya are pacifists, and I don't think the other 3 or took their guns. No. Silverware forgot her gun. It's fine. Okay, is this cat mending properly? Good. Is anybody hunting this? Hopefully you got a sniper. Get out here. You get it done. Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, where are my people at? Oh, they're moving so slow. They reckon it's 2 more days up until here. I feel like it would have been better just to go to that one, but I also feel like that one's so close, it would be better just to reach out. Thought it might be worth having a look at what they're all called. Because sometimes I'll get quests from like such and such place and I'll be like, oh, where is that? I'd be like, I got no idea. Holy shit, that's a name and a half. Right. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, let them heal. Actually, I did recapture some of these guys, hey, so they may not be set to the right kind of prisoner thingy. Like the reduced resistance is what I'm talking about. Because sometimes what happens is I'll capture them again and it'll reset it. I don't know if it's something that goes wrong or what, but it resets it in a way that I have to then fix it back up. So I'm thinking about slapping some lights in here. I won't be able to put one in there. I should be able to move one of these beds though. Yeah, like that. Move that. Now, I don't have any special colored lights or anything fancy like that. Jesus Christ, people. I'm like just like scrolling around the map and there's like animals getting hacked up. Like, Jesus. Okay, so what I do want to do is get this, slow it down because I'm terrible at figuring out building. So I want to build something from like here out, basically. So that one up, but 1, 2, 3 out to there. So 1, 2, and 3 up to there. Okay, and what did I do on... Kind of same all on the sides, hey? So 2 and up on this row. So 1, 2. I feel like that should be higher than that. Yeah, up by 2. Jesus Christ. Alright, bring it up by 2. Rid of these ones. I'm definitely getting a little bit better at the concept of like measuring again. You know. Mind you, I am like about a week off that awful fucking medication that basically like dumped my brain. So I am getting the thought process back and everything's not quite as awful as I was doing it beforehand. At 1, 2, 3. Alright, I should be able to work out shit from here, hopefully. Where Where is the central line? I don't want to knock out the central points.